Like Dante, I'm not even supposed to be here today, at least recording, but let's talk to Dee.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
So, I think last time around, or maybe the previous time around, we got a weathered dagger from Thea, and it turns out...
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. It was pure accident that I realized we could give him the dagger. I was honestly trying to sit at grace, and I did this, but I think I was just like, I don't know, too near him, something. The hilarious part is I can't even recreate that now. That is bizarre. I must have done something like I don't know, like that. Anyway, it turns out I saw that dialogue option and went, oh, well, crap. I guess we need to have ourselves a good old-fashioned conversation. I think we're done with everything in here. Sorry, I'm just doing one more quick check because you ever have those moments where you're like, you doubt yourself and you're like, wait a minute, did I double check everything? I don't remember if I did. Okay, so yeah, we're good here. Honestly, I don't even know where we're going. Let me figure that out. Before we get rolling for today, let's hope that this goes okay. I'm not really sure what to expect. I meant to find this guy. Short sword with a tempering pattern on the blade, a weapon unique to the Warriors of the Lands of Reeds. Afflicts targets with blood loss. These swords are considered auxiliary weapons. Yet one man is known to wield this weapon in his left hand while using a full-size katana in his right, a demonic swordsman known only as Okina. If I'm remembering right, I did not read that description on the last one, so if I did not, I have now. My bad. Sorry about that. I think we're going to go with Bloodhound's Fang today, even though last time around we were using St. Trina's sword. I don't know, maybe, yeah, this will be fine. I think this will work okay. We'll just, you know, hack the crap out of everyone, and it'll be what it'll be. Hi, how you doing? I really am more concerned with this guy over here. There he is. He's just short of him. I was thinking maybe if we get lucky, he'll end up moving a little closer than I was anticipating. Roll, 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 do all the things. Okay, I don't know where that shot is coming from. There it is. Hi, how you doing? Now, I gotta tell you, too, I've done a little bit of... Oh, hi. I thought I saw something fall. I honestly didn't know what it was. I just caught the slightest bit of movement, and I was like, oh, crap, just start swinging. As I was starting to say, I was doing a little bit of farming because I was kind of looking for some smithing stones, because I kind of did a thing. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Hold on, let's look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. So that is Castle Redmane, which is down here, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that because I like to spoil things, apparently, when I say this is a spoiler-free playthrough. I gotta work on that. Anyway, this... That looks like a doorway or something, but that is closed, or sealed, I guess, maybe more correctly. And then this is a door that it looks like we can't access. Now, I think at some point along the way, we have been to this area, and maybe we ran around here a little bit. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if we did, but I wanted to spend some time here today because we are definitely going to run around it some more, and with a little luck, we're going to figure out what's going on in this place. I mean, at the very least, we're seeing there are a lot of wizards, sorcerers, mages, astrologers, whatever, like everywhere, and very annoyingly, they just appear out of nowhere. There's a lot of, I don't know, some sort of cloaking, invisibility, something going on here. I do see an item over here, which means we have not totally gone through this place, which makes me feel a little better about the decision to go through this place today. How you doing? Nice. Yeah, I can be okay with one-shot kills, like, all day long. I don't even care. I would probably, well, I was going to say I'd even be fine if it were a boss, but that's not true. I don't want to one-shot kill a boss. Maybe if I've beaten the game and I've, really spent some time fine-tuning a build and all of that, that might feel kind of good. I might feel like I've really kind of learned something. Hi, how you doing? Not bad. But I don't think I want to one-shot anyone right now. And before we get too far away, I think maybe what I want to do is get these guys over here. As we are wont to say in our group, you can have it your way. So they kind of look like Burger King guys, Yeah, it's a thing. Let's go ahead and hop on Torrent because I want to go over to this side of Sellia. And we're going to come around over here where there is a very large dog that is a good boy, I think, and should not be attacking unless you attack it first. Let's talk to this guy who looks very relaxed.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gari, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young Tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Sellia, the town you see there.
Okay.
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Sellia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure. When the Erd Tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep, scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Sellia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there. First, you must find it's hidden, then I will secret of the...
Okay. So, it's kind of weird to me that in a game, in a world, in a world where everything is out to kill you and everything has dark secrets, one man sitting in a chair very awkwardly wants to help a girl with a rotting sickness. Why? Right? Why? Why does he want to help? I'm suspicious when people want to help other people in FromSoft games. It's just, I don't know. I'm just suspicious, okay? I'm just saying. The funny part about all that, too, is I thought, man, if I had remembered, I think I used to have... Oh, I hear you. I think I used to have a sound effect of my Go XLR for the movie guy voice, but I can sort of do the movie guy voice on my own, so it doesn't really matter. But hey, sometimes a little bit of help is warranted. Okay, so let us start going through this place. Now, technically, whatever that dude's name is, Gowry, is that what his name was? I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I was paying attention. I just forgot what he said his name was. He will give us the secret to this town, but the thing is, we don't really need it. With the exception of the part where I forgot how to jump. And actually, I'm curious what I saw over here. I did see a lily, because we've not been down this alleyway. Hi. Gosh. All right, let's do this. We can do this. Let's start swinging now. Oh, a little late. Okay, every time I go to swing, I'm on the wrong side. That's obnoxious. I mean, that's all on me, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's obnoxious. Let's see, I don't know if I really want to start up here. Let's start over here on this big old staircase, because I don't remember if we've been up here. We have been to this area before, but we have not been up here. Look at this. This is why I wanted to come up here. Got ourselves another golden seed. How many does that give us now? 4 of them. Excellent. I think that's going to be enough for another flask. I might be wrong, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. So here's the thing with this place. There are these big old tree root branches type things that are just kind of growing around everywhere. And if you are persistent with Torrent, you can use Torrent to double jump around and get up to these areas like so. Sorry, I'm having a moment where I'm all of a sudden using Zelda controls. I'm like, wait, what? I'm hitting my use button when instead I should be hitting my jump button. A seal was broken in town somewhere. Okay. So I did say the doors, there were some doors that looked closed, or maybe they looked sealed. I honestly completely forgot that the game referred to them as sealed or seals. Like, seriously, I actually did. But there you go. That's the proof is in the pudding. So we'll go ahead and pillage the Staff of Loss from this guy, and let's take a look at that item. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one! Staff of Loss. Where would you be if you were a Staff of Loss? Somewhere way down here. Staff missing its glintstone. Wielded by sorcerers who believe that discovery comes through acts of asceticism. The staff only distinguishes itself when casting invisibility sorceries, but that is reason enough for some to wield it. So it basically boosts invisibility sorceries. I have no idea whatsoever what sorceries are considered invisibility. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Even though I'm playing two different characters at a time here, we're playing this game together here, and I'm playing a game together with my friends, I have no idea which sorceries are invisibility. And that's probably in part because, you know, I'm not playing any sort of spellcaster whatsoever. I'm just not. And it's not for a lack of want or desire. It's just I have opted to do something else this time around. Or each time around. So it is what it is. If I'm ever able to get to the point, hello there, where I am done with this one of these playthroughs, I really would like to do a sorcery playthrough as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, this guy's going to come over here and try to ruin everything, which, dang it, I don't want to fall off. I was hoping to stay up here long enough so that we could try to get this guy over here. Now, I'm just going to see if we can get it like this. That looked just a little off. So let's do it like that. Nope. And now that was way off. Not worried about that guy downstairs. There you go. Boom. Done. Ash of War double slash. The thing is with that one, if you try to run after it, it's just going to run off the edge. And now what are you going to do? Like, seriously, now what are you going to do? It's going to run off the edge and you're going to be all just annoyed because you couldn't get to it. And I don't know, it's just, it is what it is. So, you know, don't do it. Don't engage in that way. Just, you know, hit it with a knife and call it good. So we got ourselves a stone sword key, and if I am not mistaken, that is a ladder we need to climb to light another seal. So let's go ahead and do that. Today is going to be a day of lighting fires. I feel like we've done that before, right? We've done the deep seal for a well, if I remember right. I mean, right? I get confused between the games I'm playing, like, no joke. Like, I forget, like, wait a minute, which one was I in where I did this? Especially when I do things like back-to-back, like kind of, you know, I'm doing one thing in one game and then doing the same thing in the other. Like, I get confused, like, have I done this in both? Have I done it in one? Like, where am I with everything? We do see that item over there, just to be clear. Talking about this one right there. So we are going to go for that at some point. Or just, you know, gonna go light another thing first. That's the current plan. Oh, almost double jumped up to the platform. That would have been fantastic. I feel like today is a brand new day for Torrent and I. My good buddy Torrent, we're best friends. We hang out together all the time. We do all the things. Hey, look at that. My samples work. It's amazing. So, you know, it's good stuff. But yeah, no, seriously. I mean, after a couple of rough days with Torrent, where, you know, the pilot of the horse was just, I don't even know, incompetent beyond measure. It's been rough going. Cerulean Tear Scarab. Let's take a look at that because I don't remember what the world that is. Does Cerulean Tear Scarab? Where would you be? I don't see it anywhere. I vaguely remember this now. I remember finding this thing and not knowing what it was because I could not find it in inventory. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's just a single-use item. No. Like, I don't know what we found. Because, yeah, I don't see any bug-shaped thing. I don't know, I'm going to have to check the wiki on that one, because now that I see this, I remember, like, going through everything here. Like, it's not under the key items, I don't believe. I mean, we've got some larval tears, we got some dew, we got some dragon hearts that we're probably not going to use on this character, if I had to guess. Still need to give something to Bach. I don't even know where he went. And if we go over to this stuff, yeah, I don't know where that thing is. Like, oh, it's a headgear. I was not guessing that. Fascinating. Blue scarab worn directly on the head. I feel like it's, I can't remember what that product is. Apply directly to the head. Apply directly to the head. Apply directly to the head. These scarabs roll clumps of cerulean tears during their labors. Slightly increases the recovery effects of the flask of cerulean tears, but increases damage taken. Well, I want to see what this looks like because this was not what I was thinking it would be, and this is hilarious. Oh, you know, it is a look. I mean, I kind of want to wear that one instead because I think that's a better looking one, but I haven't really, I don't know. It's fine, whatever. One of these days I'll go around and play with armor again, and we'll reconfigure everything, because I'm sure we have some better armor that we could use, and we probably have a little bit of load available to us, but not much, honestly. We really don't have much available to us. How you doing? I'm just going to have to say no. Please don't do that. Now, I remember there was one door over here. Oh, there it is. I don't remember if this... I don't think this is the one I was thinking of, though. Somewhat ironically here. Spelldrake Talisman +1. So if we look at our Scarab tier talisman things, here you go. Spelldrake Talisman +1 greatly boost magical damage negation. It's a duo of blue ancient dragons. Now, we found the other one quite some time ago, so I'm not going to read you the whole description on that one. We've been there, done that before. And then we got Torrent over here has found the door that we did see earlier. And we'll go ahead and search this guy. We got Night Comet. That's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be a sorcery. Right there it is. One of the night sorceries of Sellia, Town of Sorcery, fires a semi-invisible magic comet. This sounds like this would be an invisibility spell. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion, charging enhances potency. So it's a sorcery, but it doesn't necessarily say it's from the invisibility field, but the ambush shard is also one there, so it stands to reason that all of those are the invisibility ones. Let us go around, because I'm honestly a little turned around right now. I think we want to go back here, if I'm not mistaken. And we have done a pretty good job so far of clearing the path, so let us go back this way now. And we'll see if we have really done a good job of it. Pretty decent. And then there's a dog back here. How you doing? Hi. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Yep. Oh, that guy just got guard broken. There you go. Nice little stagger for you, my friend. You're not my friend because you're trying to kill me. Oh, hi. How you doing? I'm just going full-on two-hander. I don't even care, man. Don't even care. Ow. That was an imbued sword key, rather. That's something that we had to use back at, what was it, the 4 belfries, the 3 belfries, the something like that, where you use those keys and it opens up a teleporter to some place where you step through it and have great, deep, long-lasting regret. Pretty sure that's what that is. So I'm going to go ahead, and before we go into that room, which is now open, that door was not open before, if you recall. It was definitely not. We're going to go right over here into... Wait a minute. Nope. There's a... Where is it? I'm all turned around now. I mean, I should have just teleported because I know there's a grace over here. Ah, goodness. Let me find it. I wanted to sit at the grace because I figured there's a good chance we're going to be able to use 4 golden seeds to increase our flask. I also wanted to take a moment to show you that we have leveled up a couple times because I did mention earlier that I'd done some farming, so dexterity is up at 41. And that's because technically dexterity is at 33, I think. But we do get a little bit of a bonus by way of Radagon's, whatever seal it is, and then the Great Rune that we got from Margit. So there you go, there's your bonus 10. I'm going to go find that boss door now, and we are going to go through with 1 additional flask. Now, we're basically rocking 10 and 1, and I don't know, we might end up changing that to 9 and 2. I think that's probably a good idea in the grand scheme of things. We're going to go ahead and do this, and I want to have my shield out for this fight, and I also want to be able to do some guard countering should the opportunity arise. Holy crap. I meant to do a guard counter on that one. My bad. Let me back away. Here, let's do this guy. And we'll just get up close to you. Take a swing. Thanks for that. You're now dead. And then, how about you? Oh. Angball, my buddy. Good work. I just want to take a moment to recognize that that was a hilarious fight to me. Oh, man. It's funny, like, I don't know that... wrong one, dude. Whatever, just sit. Who cares? It doesn't matter if we reset everything. Like, I've said before, I'll keep saying, I'm playing with some friends, and not all of them are... I don't think all of them are playing solo in any way. Like certainly not like this. No one is as stupid as I am in running 2 characters at once. Let's take a look at Lusat's glintstone staff. That's a pretty cool looking staff, if you ask me. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer Lusat. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may wield it. Enhances the power of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. That sounds pretty stinking awesome. 52 intelligence. Woof. Oh, okay, I was going to say, I thought we were not heavy here, but I think it was just because I was looking at that staff. Anyway, one of my friends, he does run around, and I know he's doing some solo stuff here and there, but I think for the most part, he's not fighting the bosses, because we're all trying to do that together. And it's just me who is sitting here playing a solo offline game, so to speak, where I run into things like that fight, and I have to explain to my friends what a different experience it is to play this game solo versus to play it with a bunch of friends. And mainly what I'm referring to in that instance is that when you're playing with other people, the game scales the health of all of the enemies based on the number of players you have. Now, I don't know if the way the Seamless Co-op mod scales is exactly the same as how the game scales when you're not using said mod, but I will tell you, it definitely scales. And I am trying not to stop too much because I know there's bad things around the corner. There's also a site of grace somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. We'll take a look at why there are random explosions going on in just a minute. I was, hi, how you doing up there? I was trying to find that site of grace. There it is. Was a little too far away from it still. Okay. Like, that fight was indicative of just the wild difference in the game when you're playing solo versus with others. I mean, it's just 3 of us who are playing, so it's not like, you know, there's a bajillion of us playing. That looks like a death rite bird, or a death bird, rather. Deathbird. Let's call it a Deathbird. I was wondering if we were going to... Oh no, it is a Deathrite bird. Okay. I'm going to hop off this guy. Crap, let's not get in the Ghost Flame, or whatever that is. Black Flame. Last time we fought one of these guys, it was not pleasant, fun, exciting, interesting, enjoyable, or anything for that matter. Oh, I was trying to block that, but I don't think it mattered because it was just a lot of Ghost Flame stuff. These guys, I just don't know how to fight if I'm not prepared for them. Because, I mean, what you really want is some holy stuff. You want a faith build or something, basically. Here, let's go ahead and get... I'm just gonna... Oh. No, not what I was trying to do. Ah, goodness. Alright, let's heal. I mean, if you're nicely going to give your weak spot there, nope, I don't want to be crouching for all this. I want to be running, because that's like a bunch of spear harpoon things all flying down, and I don't want any of those. Anyway, I just... Wow. I'll be honest, that tilted me a little bit, I think. And, this is not a good start to things. Shoot. Alright, I guess I need to go for body shots on him with these. And that was fine. Okay, we gotta move. I mean, these are doing good damage, so... Oof. Sorry, Torrent. Yeah, I'll take it. And I'm also going to heal, because both of us need to heal. Okay. I mean, this is kind of the way you cheese these guys. Assuming, you know, you don't get wrecked. Oh, there we go. That was a nice headshot there. I've not bothered to pick up the runes. We should probably do that. We don't have a ton of them that we... Ow. Left lying around. But we do have a few. I really do prefer to fight this guy on foot, which... I don't know that that's common. I suspect most people don't like to fight him on foot. But I don't know, I just feel like maybe I move better on my own. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nope. I don't know how many we have. Okay, we had enough. That was literally the last one. We threw 12 at them, I don't know, 8 or 9 hit. I don't like those guys very much, but we got ourselves a Death's Poker, which, if I remember, is kind of an interesting weapon. It's a greatsword. The birds are graveyard firekeepers. It is said they rake out the ashen remains of the dead from their kilns. It's a barbed rod carried by deathbirds. It has a unique skill of ghost flame ignition. Thrust out the barbed rod and set its tip alight with ghost flame. Follow up with a normal attack to set the ground ablaze with ghost flame, or a strong attack to trigger a massive explosion. Holy crap, that sounds fantastic. And it sort of looks like it's a dex weapon, because it's more dex than strength, although it does need a little intelligence, which, if we were using a great rune, we would have. So I guess here, I mean, I'm curious to see what this weapon looks like when you use its thing. So here, I'll go ahead and pop a great rune, and then we'll remove that, because I think we now qualify to use this thing. I want to see what it looks like. Let me let's get off the horse right quick here. So it does kind of look like a cane or something, but this is considered a greatsword. Oh yeah, that's the typical greatsword swings and stuff I would expect. Oh wow, so that right there is its power attack. Very interesting. Running attack. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry, birds. I didn't mean to scare you. No, totally missed. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah. Okay. And then if we do this... Nope, wrong one. If we do this... Okay, so that's what it means with the ground ablaze. And if we do this... Oh, boy. Does it do... No, okay. I was trying to see if you could charge that for for any additional stuff. So that's going to be 39. 24. Okay. I don't know if we're going to have enough to do it again. Oh, yeah. And that wipes out all of our FP. That looks super interesting to play with. I don't know that we're going to mess with this much, but I'm very curious. I would kind of like to play with that a little more just to see what that looks like. But the problem is we don't really have... I mean, I'm assuming at least. I'm assuming that's going to require a somber smithing stone, or, well, a bunch of somber smithing stones, and we don't really have any of those. Quite frankly, we've got a fair amount of regular smithing stones, but we don't have many somber ones. So it kind of is what it is, you know? I don't know that we're going to be able to mess with that all that much. So I said that we would take a look at that guy up there. That is just a big giant trollkin whatever guy up there, and he throws explosives if you get too close to him. He's pleasant enough. And we've got some stuff here on the shore of the swamp, including this guy over here, this marionette, or whatever these guys are called, I don't remember. And I want to go take a look over here, because it looks like there's some guys in chairs, and this often results in some good loot. A sacramental bud, a rune arc, we just used one, and a smithing stone 4, and technically it was 3 of them, it was not one of them. It was indeed 3 of them. Okay. Marionette wizard guy with a bow? No thanks. So I don't remember if we've been over to this area. I mean, obviously I see a scarab dead ahead. So we haven't really been into this area, but just to kind of pull out a little bit, you can see this is this very heavy swamp area. This is what Gowan, whatever the guy's name was, that wants us to find a needle. This is where he was directing us to, was over here. As he said, go to the swamp. Ash of War, Poisonous Mist. Okay, hold on. I want to take a look at that one. I know, I want to take a look at everything, but this one sounds really kind of interesting to me, too. Bathe armament in poison, and then slash, spreading toxic mist forwards. The armament retains its poison for a while. Whips, fists, and claws accepted, so we can't use it on those guys, but we can use that on other things, so that's interesting. I want to take a look. Let's see. I know we have these ruins up here marked. What do we have over here, too? There's a merchant. The merchant is, like, right outside of this area, right? He's not really in the swamp. He's outside of it, if I remember right. I don't think there's anything we need from him, so we'll stick to the swamp for the moment. Although he is, like, right here, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to go pay him a visit right quick. I mean, have we been over here yet? I don't know that we've been over to this one. Or is this where the merchant is? Yeah, okay, we have been here. So maybe we haven't been to the other one. Because this sword, if we can find where it is, talks about the wasteland being rotted, right? Yeah, then the scarlet rot blooms. Okay, so I remember that guy. I don't think we need anything from him, but there was another grace down here, so we have this one. We should probably level up. I think we can. I'll take a quick check here once we get to this grace, and we'll see if we can level up, and if not, we've got some runes we can use. We're not quite at the point yet where things are stupidly expensive, at least stupidly expensive from my standpoint. I mean, this is getting pretty pricey, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, look at this. We've got a lot of tier 1, 2, 3, and 4, really. We'll do a couple of tier 4s, because I don't know how much that's going to give us. I didn't pay attention to exactly what we needed, just 29,000 something. Okay. So we're going to knock another point onto dexterity here. And so that gives us 34. I think what I would like to do is maybe get dexterity up to 40. That's kind of a good number for me. And I don't remember if we've talked with this guy. So let's go ahead and talk with him. Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing among the scarlet rot. Okay. So he wants to see someone dancing with their sword in the Scarlet Rot. That... honestly, that sounds kind of awful to me. I don't know that I'm in for that. I mean, I don't like the Scarlet Rot, period, so maybe I'm predisposed to, like, not be okay with this area. But, you know, I'm not really feeling this place very much. I mean, it's interesting. I will grant it that. It's very interesting. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but, I'm not sure that I'm... oh, that did count as combat, alright. Because I attacked the thing. It's now engaged in combat with us. Okay, so this is the guy we just saw. So I'm really just trying to make sure we've covered the edges of the swamp because, you know, it makes sense to go along the shoreline. There's often stuff to be found. So let's just go ahead and go right on into the swamp and we'll pick up a couple of items here. Naonian Butterfly and a Somber Smithing Stone 4. Oh, that's fantastic. And these guys... I mean, anything that rises out of the swamp like that cannot possibly be a good thing. Let's just go ahead and agree to agree on that. And then let's take a look back here. And it looks like we've got a scarab here. And it's going to explode! Ash of War, Sacred Ring of Light. And then these guys... oh, wow, these are some... oh, never mind. There were multiples. I was like, wow, how did that guy take a hit? It didn't. It's just there are, you know, bunches of these dudes around everywhere. Now, we'll take a look at that in just a moment. I think we're... okay, I was going to say, I think we're still in combat, so if we are in combat, I don't really want to stop what we're doing. So, Ash of War, Sacred Ring of Light. Skill used by the commanders of the Cleanrot Knights. Gather a sacred ring of light in the armament, then fire it forwards. Can be fired in rapid succession, and it's usable on pole arms. Well, this right here, I'm just going to spoil it for you. These are the Cleanrot Knights, in case it wasn't obvious to you. And this is not the correct weapon to use. I mean, you look at, oh my gosh, how much damage we're doing. That right there was the Ring of Light, I believe, being launched from the Halo Scythe. Oh, crap. Okay. We need a heal very quickly. Okay. Oh, he dropped something big and boisterous. Let's go ahead and heal again, because we need to take care of that. Oh, we got the Halo Scythe. My gosh, man. I had to spend some time trying to farm that stupid thing. And here we... ow, get it. Just like that. Okay, let us... nope, wrong button. I know how to play, I promise. There you go. Okay, let's heal up. These guys are all buffed up, you can tell by the kind of gold floating around their heads. Oh, I think it wore off, thankfully. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these guys. I have better weapons on my other character to take them out, I think. This is not a good weapon to use on them. Like, it's just straight up not. I mean, we could try... maybe we could try one of the other weapons we have, but nothing else really has as much range as this one, at least among those we can use. There we go. What did we get? Ooh, we got their gauntlets. I do like their armor, I gotta say. It's pretty cool looking. I like it a lot. There are going to be multiples of these guys everywhere, and there's different variations. You can see there's ones that have the sword and the Halo Scythe, and there's also ones that have the sword and the spear. And I've not yet gotten the spear off of them on my other character, which I still don't think I have. Which I really kind of want to play with their spear. It looks like it might be kind of fun. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's garbage, who knows. Maybe it's amazing, I don't know, I just, you know, I like to play with this stuff. I run into the problem I always do in these kind of games, where I want to try so many different weapons, because that just sounds like a good time to me. Like, hey, let's try a bunch of different weapons and see what happens. Got another one over here. Let's go and get rid of you. Ow! Well played, sir or madam. Cannot tell. Ow. Alright. I guess that's... oh, the gauntlets again. I was going to say maybe we'll get the the sword this time. I have a bunch of the swords on my other character because I was trying specifically to farm the scythe because I thought, hey, I'm using scythes on this character. I want to get a new scythe. And then I never even bothered to use it. I don't think we have found this particular grace, so we shall rest at it, and I believe what we will do is we will call it an episode right here. Well, here, let's take a look. What do we have for upgrade stones? Sorry, all the explosions. I was like, are we being attacked? I don't think we have what we need to upgrade stuff, because that's a 9, and we need a 6, I think. We don't really have much upgrading we can do. No, I'm good with this. We will call this an episode right here. We will pick up on the next one, and I think we're going to try the guy who's inside there, just to see how it goes. It did not go well with my friends, but, I don't know. It's a different day, it's a different character, and I don't have other people around making the guy tougher, but also making him that much easier because they are taking his focus and drawing aggro. So it's, you know, it's a mixed bag, right? It's a mixed bag. I mean, I would gladly have my friends in for the match if I could, but it just doesn't work out because they're usually working when I'm recording. So, catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.